Will is a transformative, holistic, 12-month experiential learning, youth leadership, and life skill development program for DC underserved youth. It's over 335 hours. It's a couple Saturdays a month. We run the program. They go away over spring break. We run the program over the summer, including a week of backpacking on the Appalachian Trail over the summer, which is required.
It's not for the faint of heart. You know, it's a real, they have to show a lot of commitment, and I think courage and signing on for the program. But certainly, in talking with the students who graduate from Will, it's very positive.
I will tell other parents that when your child first starts in Will program, the initial part of it teaches them accountability. It teaches them how to be financially literate. It teaches them how to be acceptance of different cultures. It gives them a great impact on their sense of direction.
I think from Will, I took a lot of skills, like soft and technical skills. One of my skills will be communication skills.
My time in Will was eye-opening because it had a large impact on my growth into becoming a young adult and figuring out who I am.
I have taken away a lot, but I think the biggest one has been that Will had helped me to live in the moment.
I think the very first activity that we do in Will is like this team bonding activity. And I think that teamwork, I use it throughout all my life.
Well, hiking the Appalachian Trail was really hard, but I think it taught me determination.
There's a lot of amazing programs in the world, but there is no program anywhere in the world that provides the breadth of opportunity and experience as we provide in the Will program. It opens doors, and we're there 100% of the time. When we say to Will youth and their families, if you are in the Will program, you and your families matter to Will.
With Will, I see that the results of the product, if you will, match the vision that's espoused by Stephen and is the promise to the students who enroll in Will. And so I think that's very powerful.
My experience in Will really opened my eyes to like what's out there, how many opportunities I not really offered to inner city kids. And I learned so much about myself, like during the Appalachian Trail, about how much like your mental capacity can keep you from doing something.
Will impacted me by giving me a sense of purpose. Naturally, I'm a very quiet person. I'm very shy and reserved. But through Will, I was able to learn when to know how to step up for myself and when to take the lead, when to talk to people and guide them.
Because of COVID this year, we haven't been really be able to get together as a group. However, we have received a lot of moral support and safe space for us, to share our thoughts. Sometimes we just need someone to listen to us, and Will have provided that. They have also helped us, financially speaking, and multiple times they have given us, money, to buy food or basic stuff that we need, when COVID hit.
Currently, I'm a sophomore at Georgetown, almost a junior, and it's really hard out there. It's academically challenging, and just the institution being there as a first-generation low-income student, it's just hard. And Steve's always checking up on me and reminding me that, I can do this. And I think that's one thing that I took away from Will, just to remind myself that if I'm motivated and I'm determined to finish this, I can do it.
I think the Will program really taught us about respect for ourselves as a way of Steve always be proud of who you are, be proud of where you're coming from. As somebody that just moved to America, I barely speak English. So I was kind of shy. I was maybe people would be laughing at my accent or how I speak. But Steve always pushed me to be proud of myself and be proud of who you are. I respected myself, so others can respect me.
For lots of reasons, systemic reasons, familial reasons, there's a lot of push down on certain populations. They have the same greatness, the same skill sets, the same abilities as everybody else in the world. So I want them to come to understand that at the end of Will's 12 months, with the skill sets and the experiences that they've had in the Will program, that if they are willing to go there, they can truly achieve anything.
I think it's important for people to donate so that other DC youth get to experience Will for everything that it has.
The program reaches students from low-income backgrounds who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to do. There's so many great things that the program allows us to do.
Will does everything for the children without asking for financial assistance from their parents. So the donations help relieve some of the financial burden of parents who may not be able to afford to take their child to a 1 week camping trip, or who can afford to take their child to hear an international string orchestra.
The ability to get outside of DC, to go to the Chesapeake Bay, to go to the Appalachian Trail, to go down and see how crabs are caught, and just that whole process, I think it's very, I know I talked to a number of WIL participants, just never physically had never left the confines of DC. And to think about that is very powerful, that WIL enables that experience with them.
Not everyone get the same chance, especially kids that, like me, that were living in a city. We don't get the same thing that other children from the suburb would get. So kind of this experience that, hey, you might be living in the inner city, you might not get all this, but still there's still opportunity for you. There's still people out there that's still trying to help you and still creating the WIL and showing us all the ways of living, about nature, about respect, about the environment in general. That's kind of like a way of saying like, hey, you can do it.